So much excitement this weekend as India took a historic win in the Thomas Cup, ending a 73-year period of wait. The Indian badminton team literally winning a billion hearts. And so I'm so excited to be introducing our newsmaker on the program today, Srikanth Kidambi, who actually led the team to victory and whose own jump smash has become a signature style that anybody can identify from literally miles away. So a very exciting newsmaker in the middle of this heat and otherwise bleak news. We are seeing those images from that historic win. The Prime Minister too dialing in to speak with Srikanth and the rest of the team as they, as I said, made history by lifting the Thomas Cup. Thanks so much, Srikanth, and so many congratulations. Has it sunk in? Does it feel real, or are you still in somewhat of a daze?
Definitely not. I am. It is still yet to sunk in. I'm still. I don't know. It didn't really sunk in. I'm just really still
reeling from all of it. Yeah. And you got a call from the Prime Minister. Were you nervous while talking to him, or how did that call go?
Yeah, I was nervous. I didn't really expect that to happen, and we got that call immediately after our prize distribution ceremony, and I was very nervous, but I'm very, very happy and speaking to us, and he also knows how everyone has played in the tournament, and has been following us, and it's very nice to know that he is following us, and then to get a call from the Prime Minister of India immediately after the match. It feels nice.
I'm sure it does. How did you celebrate?
You can actually see in the videos, you can actually see people jumping in from the dugout, running towards me and jumping on me, and that is all that we've done. That itself just shows how big this win is for all of us.
Yeah. No, of course, we're seeing those images now, but afterwards, after it was all done and you got your medals, did you get a chance to sort of take some time off with the team, do something fun?
All of us went for dinner last night. Team dinner. And today all of us were kind of busy giving the interviews. But each one of us are very happy, and I don't think we can express it in words.
Yeah. It's your own journey is so interesting because you speak about how you sort of came into badminton initially as a time pass. You've also spoken in other interviews about how one of the things you hated about being a sports champ was how many flights you have to take. So, I mean, when you look back at it, can you imagine that this was actually something that you did not always consider playing professionally?
See, it's not like I didn't consider playing professionally, but since the time I played for India in 2008, the sub junior ABC, and then I joined the academy in 2009, and since then I really wanted to take up the sport professionally, and then I really wanted to do well. I really wanted to win tournaments, be the best in the world, because it is an individual sport, and there will be a lot of tournaments for badminton at the international level. We have to travel a lot, and after a point, you don't really like traveling that much. So that is something, but it's not like I hate traveling. But at the moment, I got used to traveling. I just don't really want to complain anything about it. But yeah, it was never like I hated traveling or I hated playing the sport. I always loved playing the sport. I
Of course.
always
You
had
didn't
the passion.
always necessarily think you played professionally, I guess. What was that time? Do you remember that moment when you decided that, okay, this is going to be the rest of my life? Because, everybody also knows that you love movies. You used to sort of, have screenplays in your head the whole time. You're very moved by Telugu cinema. So, in a way, what was that time when you said, like, okay, I'm not going to make movies, I'm going to be a badminton player? Or do you still think that you might be doing both things in life?
No. See, I always wanted to become a badminton player. Since the time I joined the academy in 2009, I wanted to become a badminton player. But screenplays, I don't really do that much. It's just that I just love the whole idea of filmmaking. That's
Yeah.
it. I really want to understand how it is made, and to know exactly what goes through in making a movie. uh, but my love is always towards the sport.
Yes. And tell me, how has your life changed, now that badminton has come to define you? You've been in amazing form in this tournament. You won all of your six matches. Earlier, you had sort of missed the Olympics by a whisker. How are you feeling about your own personal journey right now?
I'm very happy. I know. Also the Olympics is a different story, because
Yeah.
I didn't really miss because I was not playing well. I missed because uh, I think 8 or 10 tournaments got cancelled, and then I couldn't really play tournaments to win points.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, I only required some, say, 5,000 or 6,000 points. If I would have played one semi-final, I would have earned 6,000 points. But all the 8 tournaments that was scheduled got cancelled, and I couldn't really do anything. That is how I missed the Olympics. But then I know that that is not the end of it. I know there'll be a lot of tournaments, a lot of other tournaments, and I also know that there'll be Commonwealth Games and Asian Games this year. So I know that if I can continue, that my training, and then if I can continue working hard, I can definitely do well in those big events.
Yeah. What's your personal sort of next dream?
Uh, See, for me, at the moment, it is about the Commonwealth Games that I have in the last week of July, and then World Championships in August. For me, at the moment, I'm only thinking about these two tournaments, because these are the biggest tournaments that we have for this year.
Yeah. Tell me, to be a sort of non-cricketing sports champion in India, a lot has changed now. Just the adulation of the country, the response of your fans, the fact that so many people actually sort of followed through the tournament, watched the match till the end. Do you feel that that is not a shadow anymore? Or do you still feel sometimes that championships and sports such as yours have to compete for mind space with a cricket-obsessed nation?
See, I think there are a lot of people who love both cricket and badminton. There are a lot of people who love cricket. There are a lot of people who love badminton. Uh, but see, I also watch cricket. I'm a very big fan of cricket. So I don't really have anything to complain about cricket. But I am sure for a fact there are people who love both cricket and badminton. So I'm happy that there are people, and now I know after this win there are a lot of cricketers. Virat has tweeted, a lot of other cricketers have tweeted about this win. So it's good to see a lot of sports persons watching the other sports, just like how we watch cricket, how we watched
Yeah.
the Olympics, the javelin, how we watch Neeraj win the gold. So just like how we watch, now there is now a lot of people are watching badminton also. So it's going to be a win-win. And end of the day, if the sport grows, whichever it is, badminton, cricket, or track
Yeah.
and field, or whatever, if the sport is growing, if a sports person is is doing well, it's a good sign for the country.
What has been the toughest hurdle for you in getting to this point? Your family, if I'm not wrong, at one point moved from Guntur to Hyderabad. Badminton became your whole life. But in terms of obstacles, what was the toughest thing for you to get to this point?
See, I think I haven't really faced any such obstacles because my family has always been very supportive, and they are now moved. They've now moved to Hyderabad for me,
Yes.
and
Yes.
and yeah, and I have a great support team at the academy. Who takes care of me, the coaches, the support staff, the trainers. Everyone do really take care of me well. So I don't think I faced such a big obstacles, but I would also not say it's an easy smooth ride. But
Yeah.
every player will go through highs and lows. It's important to get back and get to the winning rhythm.
Well, you're certainly mastered that rhythm. One last question, since you do love the idea of filmmaking, if there were to be a movie on your life and the life of India's badminton champions, who would you want to direct that movie, and who would you want cast as you?
See, I am a Telugu guy, so I would definitely prefer S.S. Rajamouli or any other Telugu director to do it. And yeah, it depends on the director.
An actor?
It depends on the director to choose the actor, I will leave it to him.
Well, you really have been the Bahubali, as it were, of badminton, since we're talking about movies. Thank you so much, Srikanth, and all the best to you. You make all of us very, very proud. I'm going to keep it short because I know you have a million interviews to do and you have had a long day. So take care, all the best, and a million congratulations to you again. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.